Alright, so we have a very simple product here that we are going to review. It's the KUVRD WaterBear Universal Glass Cleaner. This is very interesting to me because this is very simple, but this is a glass cleaner. It's kind of like the microfiber, but a lot more portable, and apparently you can stick it and then just like peel it out and all that. But enough talking, we're going to open this up. First of all, on the front here, you have 6 cleaners. A glass cleaner right here. I don't know why I stopped. But you got 2 bigger cleaners right here, or bigger patches. And then we got 4 small patches for it, okay? And it does say here, peel, wipe, stick. By the way, the KUVRD, the brand is spelled with KUVRD. So, very interesting. At the back, it says, Universal Glass Cleaners. When stickiness wears off, rinse with water, which is really good. So, rinse with water, air dry, and reuse. So, that is really interesting. That's why I wanted to review this one. It's reusable, basically. Alright, so enough talking. Let's open this up. Very, very simple product or packaging. No fuss, nothing. Alright, so we have 6 patches right here. 2 big ones and 4 small ones. The big ones has the kind of like the image. I don't know what it looks like, to be honest with you. It's kind of like a chick, like a tiny chick or something. Anyways, we're gonna try it out. Where is my phone? So, well, with phone camera lenses, these are small. So we're gonna try the small patch right here. So let me try to peel one off. Again, this is reusable, so we can just like stick it anywhere, which is really, really cool. Apparently on here, what you're gonna do is you can stick it on your finger like this. So that is really interesting, and then you can like wipe it like right here. So that's pretty cool. And then after use, you just like stick it in anywhere, like right here. So you can just like put it here, or I don't know, then you can take it off again. Put it here and then wipe this out. This is really, really convenient. And oh, okay, did I mess it up? Oh, yep. I had problems with talking and doing something. Anyways, so you can clean this like this, although this is a bit small. We're gonna try the bigger one later on the MacBook, but this is really interesting. And then when you're done, just stick it in here or wherever. Really good. I like that. Okay, so leave that there for now. Let's get the bigger one. So this bigger one would cover a lot more surface. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what I call this genius marketing right here. When you peel it off, there is a QR code inside with a 20% off with the next purchase. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna try this out. I must say though, I mean, it does stick, but it's not very sticky, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. I don't know. Might be a good thing there because you don't want it too sticky where you're gonna have a hard time peeling it off. So I'm trying to do it on the MacBook right here because my MacBook is really, what I call this, dirty. And maybe we need a little bit of, like glass cleaner or something. Why did it unlock? Okay. Oh, it's my Apple Watch. No, I don't want it to unlock. Remove this Apple Watch for now. Okay, so, ooh, you can already see the dust right there and residue of like, you know, all this stuff. Hopefully we gotta clean this out. Well, it does say we have to clean this with water, so that's fine. Let's put this back here. I'm putting out, you know, not the right orientation, so I know we're using that. Now let's use the other one for the screen. Does this also have a... Yep, there's another QR code right here for more info and all that. But what we're after here is this. I wonder if we need to use a glass cleaner, a liquid or something. Have this one right here, but whatever. Let's try to use it a little bit, just a tiny bit. So there is a little bit of water here on that glass cleaner, and then wipe. Let's see how good it does. I don't know if you guys can see though, that's a problem, but actually it does a good job, especially for small spots. I wouldn't, well, this is for portable. I wouldn't expect this for like bigger screens and stuff. You'd rather have that big as microfiber cloth. But this is really cool actually. Try it again, maybe on directly to the screen. Yeah, it does do the job, which is really cool. This is really cool this is really useful for especially camera lenses. This iPhone DSLR especially. I need to clean this one actually, so we're gonna do that, but I'm just trying to clean my MacBook at the moment because this is really, really dirty, and this is really doing a great job. Now, I have a camera, my overhead camera is right here, but this is too big for the overhead camera, so we're gonna use the small patch again, back here, and then get the small one, and let's see how I can do it. I'm gonna do it live, so, ooh, okay. Yep, this, especially when you have a small patch, really, really is helpful because you can get to those small surface area and stuff. Even my Zoom H8 here, I'm trying to do. Ooh, this is really cool. Take this away for now. So what you can do, again, I want to use, what did I use? I think I used this. So peel this in, put that here for later use. You can use that for later use. That's good. Now I got my Apple Watch. How much can it clean though? I think you need a little bit of water though, but I like this one because see, it just like sticks right here and do it right here. What we're gonna do right now is actually we're gonna go to my main workstation right there, the bigger monitor, the OLED screen. That bothers me a lot. For some reason, the my Dell AW322Q5 OLED monitor, it has all these smudges, and whenever I try to clean it, I don't know, it's not going away. So we're gonna try to do that. Hopefully it helps, especially with small spots. Sometimes I hit my finger and then you can see the smudges. Anyways, enough talking. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so there you go. I've just tested them, including the MacBook Pro, my iPhone lens camera lens, and the my monitor on my main workstation. Had to compare with that black microfiber cloth, which doesn't really do a good job, to be honest with you. So, and then actually, yeah, this camera just you can see a few seconds ago, minutes. Anyways, I digress. So this is really good for number one, portability, and especially on small lenses, small screens. Oh, I just dropped it. Small screens, area sizes and stuff, especially when you have that big microfiber cloth, you know, it's kind of hard to really wipe them down, especially with smudges. So very good for DSL cameras, iPhones, portable devices, MacBook Pros, maybe small monitors. It actually does a better job when it's not wet. That I noticed with that microfiber cloth. I had to put some glass cleaner and then wipe it down, and then, you know, there's going to be smudges on the liquid, and then after that, when it's dry, you wipe it out. But that microfiber cloth is just kind of BS. When it's dry, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't remove the smudges, while this one, you can actually wipe it down, and it does a better job when it's, especially when it's dry and stuff. And then you can just rinse this one and put it back. So I like this one better than that. The downside is, you know, when you have a big screen, big monitor, I mean, this is too tiny for that. I don't think it's intended for that. It's intended for like small devices, cameras, or, you know, portability. You can just like stick this in, and that's it. For bigger ones, I think you still need that big microfiber cloth or something. But anyways, that's it for this video. I have a few reviews that we are going to be going through, so I'll see you on those other reviews, or I'll see you in the next video.